Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook. Sign up now for a $20 free bet. Just use the code IFLTV24. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome guys to GBM Sports pre-press and media gathering. First of all, Happy New Year's and Happy New Year. And if you excuse us for the noise, it's not something we can control. Just first of all, I'd like to start off and say thank you very much for all of you turning out, especially the media that have come in middle of January on a cold Saturday afternoon. Appreciate all the fighters and everybody else being there. I'll start off by saying what a year 2023 were for GBM Sports, and what a massive year we've got in hand at 2024. We start off with a card, February the 9th, less than 4 weeks away. A lot of the cards we've done in the past, we've had to really hard and go and sell them. This card sells itself, you know. We've got a card packed full of talent, one or two title fights on. We're still waiting for some confirmation for Stevie's title fight. We've got Thomas Sommer defending against Ellie Conkey. We've got Shaquille Thompson, the best kept secret in British boxing. They say he's on it. We've got Frak Ali in his toughest fight today with Kevin Tranner. We've got Sheldon McDonald versus Perry Howe, which is it's a Pride of Sheffield one. Who's going to have the boast in Sheffield? Who's going to have the rights in Sheffield, bragging rights? And then we've got he said him, yeah. Sheldon has something to say about that. And we've got an undercard packed, for me, I believe, the best talent in the region. National champions, former Commonwealth champions, ABA champions, kids have won everything in the amateurs. So, yeah, really excited about this. So there's not much hard selling. The fighters sell itself. And just this kind of year, GBM Sports, with a new kind of outlook we want to do regular shows. We've got a year packed where we've already penciled in 8 shows. So we're going February, March, April, May, June, September, October, and December. I've already booked in for shows. We're going to spread GBM Sports all over the country, and we're looking to make a real impact. We've had a few key people come on board who've got massive experience in this game and play a key role, a pivotal role in our organisation, and I think it's going to take us to a different level. And just like to say to the media and you guys who've been there from the start, a special shout out, because some of the media don't get the kind of applaud for what they do. They come out there, they give fighters like these a platform to propel them, push their brand. Ringwalk Media, IFL TV, Boxing King, they've been there from the start, and we appreciate you guys supporting us. I think you do sometimes go unrecognised, but without you guys, these won't get a platform to push it, so we really appreciate that. Me as a promoter and a former fighter, really appreciate that. But that's a bit of brief of what we've got planned for 2024. I hope you continue the journey and support us and see the growth, because most of you guys looking around here have been here from the start, and I really believe we're going to cause a massive impact this year. And there's certain things I can't announce, but next week we're going to announce our March show. But I don't think I want to think about the March show, because this card itself has got a lot to talk about and a lot to say. So we'll start off without any further ado, and let's start with the man left on the left-hand side, Joe Hayden, the busiest man in boxing. Joe, what can you expect this year for you?
First of all, Izzy, I just want to say thank you for having me on again. Obviously, excited to be on a show like this, and I'm grateful to be put on a card as stacked as this. I'm here as a fighter, but after my fight I'll be here as a fan as well to watch the show, so I'm really grateful for that. And 2024, I'm looking to have another busy year pushing on, and more wins, more improvement, and by the end of the year I'm hoping next year push on for titles.
Yeah, because obviously that's one of the things that me and Dave Allen spoke regular about your progress, and it's been all 4 rounders. Do you believe, or is that an answer for Dave? Dave, do you believe Joe's step up is going to come? Because obviously there's been 4 rounders. I know he didn't have much amateur background, therefore you wanted to really tread carefully with him. What's the next step, and when do the fans see a step up for Joe Hayden?
Yeah, he had 4 amateur fights, and then we turned pro. So this will be his 12th fight in 18 months. It's very busy. But yeah, he got a 4-rounder again on the 9th. This year again is about being busy. Joe in the gym is exceptional, but in the gym is different to on the night with the lights tonight. He needs more experience, so he'll step up to 6 rounds this year. Probably be 6 rounders all year, but there's no point rushing a good thing. When the time's right, he'll win things. So I'd rather box for a title in 2 years and win it than box one in 6 months and lose. So we do things at the right time, and when the time is right, he'll win a British title one day, and that's what it's all about for us. So we'll just keep working towards that.
Yeah. Joe, I know rumours that you've sparred really well with Jack Catchell, who's world-class calibre. How much do you take for that kind of sparring, and when can you implement that levels of skills you saw in your sparring? Because everybody I talked about, Joe Hayden, you're brilliant in sparring. When are we going to see that step up in the ring? Is it going to be when we up the rounds, up the fights, or are you looking to really put some shows on now and really maybe get rid of one or two opponents?
Yeah, sparring people the calibre of Jack is massive for me. The experience and the learning that I take from people like that is unbelievable. And yeah, I think you'll see the best of me when I start stepping up the rounds and I'll start getting people out there when rounds come on. I think I'll start beating people up over the rounds and I'll get them out there then. At the minute, like Dave said, it's just about learning and gaining the experience, and when the time's right, I'll step up and I'll be more than ready. But like Dave says, there's no point in boxing for a title or stepping up now and getting beat when I could do it in a year, 2 years' time and win something. And I'm hoping to have a long, successful career in boxing, so I'm here for the long run.
Yeah. Credit to you, Joe. You're selling, every show we put you on, you sell big, you've got a massive fan base, and we hope that continues. Dave, just on a note, any more nicknames for Joe Hayden this, because you always seem to pull some nicknames. What's his nickname this year?
Well, Too Horny went. His girlfriend didn't like that one because she went, "It's not like that with me." So
That's the Too Horny.
we had to change that one. But no, Joe's all about his business. To be honest, Joe is dedicated. He takes it serious. So this year's a more serious year. We've had a lot of fights. It's been at a low level, but this year, we step up. You take a few risks. For me, boxing's about you do things when you know, not when you think. So we'll take no chances. When you got a good thing, you don't need to take chances. So the time will come and he'll win things.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure working with you, and we'll continue that relationship. Thank you.
Thank you.
The lady to my right, Stevi Levy, the hardest woman to boxing to do with. I'm joking, Steve, you're not that bad.
He's not joking.
Stevie, talk to me. We've had, obviously, you set off to make history on this show. We're meant to fight for the English title. That didn't happen for, medical reason. Hope Ebanie's all right and recovering. Tell me, how's it been having the highs and the lows? We nearly had a British title on the line, then we had an English title, then the English title went, and now you've got a really tough fight, because I've talked to a few people here and they said Stevie's really up here, and I believe this is one of your toughest fights. But I know where you want to be. You want belts, you want titles. So talk to me, how's it emotionally been in the last few weeks with all the ups and downs and news and no news?
Boxing's a roller coaster. I'm sort of getting used to it now. There's highs and lows. When something bad happens, something good always follows, and vice versa. So I do get a bit hot-headed sometimes, but I've got this man over here. He keeps me level, and I'm obviously around Ebanie a lot. I've got a lot of positive people around me, so try and look on the bright side all the time. But I severed my finger Christmas Day. We trained one-handed. That's healed in 2 weeks. There's been little obstacles in that, but the training's been perfect. I don't know why I brought the finger up. Sorry, David. Fuck's sake. I've had a lot of caffeine, that's why I'm jittery. But I'm just grateful that I'm still in a tough fight. I'm in a 10-rounder. I'm dreaming of winning a belt, but once I've got a belt, I'm not in a rush to get them all like most people say, because I absolutely love the journey. I'm living the dream right now with the training full-time with my favourite people and spending time with my best people. So I'm not in any rush, but I am happy to be in hard fights, in 10-rounders, and just test myself really and practice the things that I'm learning, because I'm learning so much off David. So I can't wait just to have the opportunity to show everyone what we've been working on.
Well, I could say, Stevie, since the 2 years we've been working with you, this is the most determined Stevi Levy I've ever seen. So, I'm looking forward to what holds, and I believe you're with the right team, the right backing, with Ebanie behind you, and I think titles is what you deserve, you'll get, and we can promise you. Yeah. It's been approved. Right, look at this.
That's me.
You've had some fantastic news. Stevie, do you want to look? We've had we've just had a title fight approved live here. Come on, everybody. The girls' dreams come true. That's destiny for you. Listen, and I'm not saying this because you just said, I can mention him. You don't want me to mention him, but I believe we have the best matchmaker in the world. Yeah, you heard that, in the world, working with GBM Sports. And I've got an unbelievable team. A lot of you guys, even close to us, don't exactly know what the plans are this year. But Stevie, I'm absolutely buzzing for you. I know you're emotional. It's come through at perfect time. And, credit to my matchmaking team. And you just told them to, is that appropriate? No, all right, yes, we'll take that. But yeah, so Stevi Levy will be fighting for the title, GBM Sports, 9th of February. It's showtime. Stevie, tell us firsthand. How do you feel, Stevie? And
I'm over the moon.
Ebanie, pass
See
on
what
to you
I mean?
after.
Look, right, ups, downs, up. Thank you.
Yeah, it's for the EBU silver title, but Stevie's got to win it first. So if she don't win it, then her opponent takes it home. So we'll not get too excited yet. We'll wait till the night.
Sensible here.
Celebrating already, so I'm not sure.
Ebanie, talk to us. Superstar of the game. You've been at a pinnacle of the sport. You understand it more than most. You've been a very close friend of all the females, support them financially, and we really appreciate what you do. We just heard the news, and I've got goosebumps here because I know how badly these fighters want it. I understand the pressure, and it's hard sometimes just to fight your 6 and 8 rounders. You want them belts, you want the bigger fights, because that's the whole purpose of this game. It's the hardest sport in the business, and these guys risk everything. I understand financially, Stevie, it's not been easy for you. Ebanie, talk to us about it and give young fighters out there a bit of advice on how you kind of went through the struggles and where you got to reach the tops.
Yeah, so like what Stevie said, obviously boxing is a roller coaster. It's a love-hate relationship, and it's full of ups and downs. And when you go up, it's not long before you come down, and then not long before you come up. So it is quite emotional. It can be quite draining, but like I said to Stevie the other day, you just got to understand that that's boxing, and you can't be too hard. Try not to be so set in anything because it can change, and just appreciate that you're still fighting. If you could fight for a title, great. If not, just get out there and have the fight. Because you don't want to waste your whole camp. Obviously, I sparred to Stevie. I used Stevie for my last world title fight. The improvements that I've seen Stevie make with Dave is incredible, honestly. She's really made so many improvements, and now that she's obviously decided to go full-time with her training because she had a title fight. I think that was one of the biggest things. She makes a lot of sacrifices. We all make a lot of sacrifices, and she's sacrificing being with her kid during the week. She's sacrificing work, she's sacrificing everything because that's what you do when you have a dream, and that's what you've got to do to succeed in things. So I think when she felt like that fight had fallen thrown with Jones, she obviously, the world, you're like, everything's like, fuck this, I made all these sacrifices, and now, you get quite angry, but you just got to remember that everything happens for a reason, and you got to learn to ride and roll with the punches, because if you don't, then you will get hit and you will stay down. So, I just try and support her with my experience. I'm really excited to see what she's doing, because it is, you can juggle boxing and your full-time job and being a mum, and you can do it. I've done it. But when I was able to, thankfully, because of financial support, I was able to give up my full-time job and work, train as a boxer full-time and move across the country and do all the sacrifices I had to do. That's when my, boxing obviously skyrocketed, and that's something that we want for Stevie. That's something she's starting to see, that how much better it can be when she has a full-time boxing. So I'm here to obviously want to financially support her, and I want to thank all of her sponsors that financially support her, because if it wasn't for sponsors, I wouldn't be where I am, and then she wouldn't be where she is. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Nice words. Dave, talk to me. The title fight's here. You've had the breaking news. I had no idea. I know the team were working hourly. The second we got the news about the Ebanie not being on for the English title, my team worked non-stop, effortlessly to get it over the line. They were determined, they've done it, they've pulled off. How are you feeling? And to Tora Novak is going to be no pushover, Dave. I've spoke to a few people in this room and the boxing world, and this could be Stevi Levy's toughest test. And now I think with the belt on the line, the EB European silver title is going to put that pressure, and it's all at stake. But how do you feel, and how's Stevie's progress been in the few months she's been training with you on a one-to-one basis or full-time?
Yeah, I think, we're very grateful that the European title, silver title, is on the line. We're very grateful for that. Been a stressful few weeks for Stevie. It's stressful 24/7 for me working with her, as you know yourself. It's a very stressful thing. I think she's improving. I think she is improving. Norek's a good opponent. Stevie's boxed a former world champion. She's boxed the European title. So I'm very confident she wins, but like I say, I don't get excited saying I boxed for loads of titles. I didn't win any of them. So you don't get excited when you see them. You get excited if you win one. So we've got a job to do. We've still got 3 weeks left. We'll keep doing what we're doing. She keeps herself under control, and she wins this fight. So yeah, we're very grateful, and I'm expecting of a good performance.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for one. Really excited and happy for you. It's going to be an unbelievable night now. He's topped you up with another title fight on. Good luck to you two guys, and it's train hard. It's going to be an important fight for you, and let's go make history for yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook. Sign up now for a $20 free bet. Just use the code IFLTV24. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply.